Yeah.
Oh, David, where do I start about David? An early memory. I have so many early memories. A lot of them are from videos that I've seen now, of course. Just us playing endlessly at the beach, jumping in giant holes near the jetty. Um, I have this memory of when we were about 12 years old, and we were just starting to explore the limits of what we could get away with. And of course, we slept out in the bunkhouse, and that meant that we could sneak out actually pretty easily. And so Chelsea had brought some friend from high school, and some boys drove up with a pretty cool sports car and met us. We all snuck out, and they met us, and they drove us down to the beach. And the guys were really trying to impress Chelsea and her friend. Me and Dave were just accidental passengers in the experience. But when we got down to the beach, the sand glowed when we walked around, and we just all marveled at it. And Dave, I could just see him trying to, just the way he looked up to his sister, the way he was just following her around and trying to impress her, just really left an impression on me. I've been with Dave around the world, and from the age of 1 to the age of, well, now almost 40. And I have heard him swear a couple times, Naya, I have to tell you, but only in the most appropriate situations. There was a time when we were flying from Kathmandu, Nepal, trying to get to Italy to see his dad, and we had a layover in Thailand, and somehow we had checked our baggage incorrectly when we left Kathmandu, and we didn't have a visa to get into Thailand, but they had actually put our bags there, and we had to go across somehow to get them, to recheck them to Nepal, but they wouldn't let us. And we had just calmly been talking the situation over many times with different representatives of the airline, how we could resolve this. Eventually David said a pretty strong, proud swear word that begins with F and ends with U, and things got pretty touch and go there for a minute. It escalated the situation quite amazingly, and it almost became an international incident. But we were able to calm down, and cooler heads prevailed, and they escorted us across eventually to our bags after being impressed by the use of profanity, I'm sure. So sometimes swear words will get you everywhere. And his kindness quality, I think you'll hear the same thing from everyone. Dave is the most loyal, loving person. If he knows you and you have a connection with him, he's a friend of yours, he's a family member. I feel like Dave is the closest I'll ever have in my life to a true brother, and I'm guessing I'm not the only person who feels that way, even though he truly is my blood. I have no doubt that if I got on the phone right now and told David that I needed him here, he would be here for me however he could be. That's who he is. He is just the most loyal, loving friend you could ever ask for in your life. And the way I've seen him grow from being a loyal friend to a loyal father has taught me. I've always been behind Dave, 6 months in life, but I had a kid after he did. And I have just learned so much from watching the way he sets his priorities. I have a lot of friends who've made decisions about priorities, about working and family life and balance and how you keep that all there. And Dave works hard. There's no one who would ever tell you differently. But I don't think anyone doubts that David's number one priority is his family. And it's just a beautiful thing the way he is a father to Naya and a family member to everyone that he knows and loves. I love you, man. I love you so much. And happy 40th birthday.